同学们，大家好，欢迎你又回来。我们来学就 and 才。So welcome back. This is a unit on the Mandarin conjunctive adverbs 就 versus 才. In this section, we'll look at a particular usage of 就 that's not related to 才, so you don't have a pair there. 就 is much more frequent than 才, and it's not surprising that it has developed a lot of usages that have no counterparts in Thai. So here in this unit, we forget about Thai. Let's look at 就, a particular function of 就. So we know that 就 is a conjunction. That means it comes before the main verb of a clause, and it connects two discourse chunks. We represent that as A, 就, B, A being the first chunk, B being the second chunk, the verbal predicate, the action part. So A, 就, B. When you see this construction, often you see the idea of naturalness, that A naturally leads to B, or B is a natural consequence of A. What does that mean? So let's take a look. This is a commercial catchphrase for a clothes brand, Benino. It's quite popular in China, and their spokesman person is Andy Lau, the actor, Liu Dehua. So in the commercial, the catchphrase goes like this: 丢了就要找. 丢 lose, be getting lost, or you lost something. If something's lost, 丢了就要找 need to 找 look for it. So if something's lost, if you lost something, you just gotta find it. And the second part of the catchphrase, Banilo, very natural. It's a jeans brand. They're talking about how natural the jeans look. But the catchphrase here uses 就. It gives the meaning that 丢了, losing something, and the action, looking for it, is naturally related. There's no consideration needed, no contemplation. If you lose something, you just gotta find it. 就 helps to build up this naturalness connection between two situations. So here is an example from a construction site in China. It's a public message board with messages for the public. It says, so it's at the construction site. So it says, 等一等, wait, 等一等, wait a bit. This construction verb, verb, means wait a bit. 等一等就安全了. A change of state marker. So it will be safe if you wait a little. 等一等就安全了. 让一让. 让 means to budge, to let others to go first. 让一让就过去了. So if you budge, things will pass. So don't get in the fight. 忍一忍, to endure, to forbear, be patient. 就和谐了, 和谐, to be in harmony. If you endure, things will be in harmony. So this is a public message for the harmony of the society. It has the usage of 就 to connect action 1 to its consequence, like they're so naturally related. If you wait, then it will be safe. If you budge, then things will be bygone. If you endure, the society will be harmonious. So to call for people to be patient. 就 gets the idea out that this is really simple truth. Let's see another example from a commercial where the product is a facial cream. There's a mom and there's a child. The mom is blowing her hair, and the child likes her mom's appearance, like she's very pretty. the child says, I want to marry you when I grow up. And then the mom jokingly says, then what about dad? And the child says, 我长大了，我长大了 when I grow up. 爸爸就老了呀. Dad will be old. 就老了呀. So the condition, the first event is I grew up, and the result is dad gets old. 就 comes before the verb. 老了呀. Ya is a particle to mean obviousness, surely, obviously. So if we don't have 就 here, if we have simply 我长大了，爸爸老了, you're just describing two change of states. With 就, you are emphasizing that the second change of state is built within the first change of state. When I grow older, of course dad's gonna be old because we both grow old. So 就 helps to convey the idea of naturalness, things being naturally built as such. So let's watch this.
宝宝想什么呢？
妈妈，长大了我要娶你做老婆。
你说什么？
我要娶你。
那爸爸呢？
爸爸，我长大了，爸爸就老了呀。
年轻肌肤来自美加净修护系列。
So at the beginning, the child says, 妈妈，我长大了，要娶你，娶 to marry you, to bring a girl into your household, to marry that girl. 我长大了，要娶你。Okay, so that's the part about naturalness. Remember that 就 when connecting two change of states, it can mean that the second change of state is naturally built within the first change of state. It's a natural connection. This next section will be looking at the phrase 就是 versus 才是 to make a connection between two noun phrases as sort of identity match. For example, 我就是李老师 I am 李老师 you're looking for. 我才是李老师 I'm the 李老师 you're looking for. So how are they different? A 就是 B, we use the same pattern. A represents the first chunk, first noun phrase. 就是 B represents the second noun phrase. A 就是 B, so A is B. 就 helps to mark the identity match as simplicity. Look no further. A is just B. There's nothing else there. Versus A 才是 B. So A 才是 B, nothing else is B. You've been looking in the wrong places. A is B. So you've been wrong until now. So let's look at examples. In this box, we have an example. The teacher says, on the phone, the teacher goes, 喂，你好. And the student says, 你好，请问李老师在吗? And 李老师 says, 我就是，你是哪位? So this is a typical conversation exchange on the phone that you may have learned already. So the teacher says, 我就是 I'm the one you're looking for. So I'm right here. If we don't have 就, if the teacher says 我是, it's a plain statement, I am the one you're looking for. But with 我就是, it carries the idea that look no further, I'm the one you're looking for. So it's more polite in a way because you recognize that the person is looking for you and he shouldn't or she shouldn't look any further. In contrast, 才是 for identity match gives the meaning that you have been looking in the wrong place. I am the actual true person that you're looking for. So I use this image just to give you a illustration. You know the Monkey King, Sun Wukong, the Chinese Journey to the West epic novel. In one episode in that novel, the Monkey King, there's a duplicate of a Monkey King. They both claim to be Monkey King. So what if they argue? The person says, 我是孙悟空 I am 孙悟空 and the other person says 我才是孙悟空 so this works really well with 才 because 才 helps to convey the idea is that you are not I am you have been looking in the wrong place and I am the true identity here if you use 就我就是孙悟空 that really doesn't work here 我才是孙悟空你不是 So another example 你们都错了我才是对的 This would be a natural expression You're all wrong, I'm right 才 helps to convey the idea that other people have been wrong and you the only one that is correct 你们都错了我才是对的 This can be also useful when you are giving route directions to people. So if they're looking for the library, you can tell them, look no further, it's right here. Then you use 就是 if it is right here, look no further. 请问图书馆怎么走？请问图书馆怎么走？ If here you have already arrived, 这儿就是图书馆。这儿就是图书馆 So what if the person has not arrived and is been looking in the wrong place? You can point it to a far distance. You can say 那儿才是图书馆这儿不是 So here it's not the library. Over there, that's the library you're looking for. 这儿不是图书馆那儿才是 Okay, so we'll stop for now, and in the next chunk of the lecture, we'll be looking at 就 when it's used in informal and spoken context with the idea of emphasis, talking about just, no other than, no more than.